Okay, so I think it's better if we just do every maybe once a week updates on these YouTube videos, because if we do it every day, you know, the feelings and emotions come into it. But I'm gonna try to make it more just about what I learned, at least through a short period of time and on a regular basis. So once a week is pretty good. So this week, or at least last week, going into this week, because I haven't made a video in a while now, it's been a lot of fucking moping and moaning and why me from myself. I think honestly I just expected things to just be easy, and I've come to the realization that hard things are hard, and that's why they're hard. So it's the path that I chose, you know. And every day I start to think to myself, like, you know, we work with our body, right? That's our value prop to our customer. We'll do the hard work for you, and we'll just charge you for that. We don't really have a skill to it, you know. There is a little bit, which is what we were trying to accomplish. And actually that's the reason I've been working, is because we're doing the lawn renovation, and that went well. That was a big job, and that was like a $2,000 profit job. So that's where I got to leverage my skill to what I was charging, even though my goal this year was to just sell. This was the first time I actually charged for that service. Obviously I did it for my family before, and so obviously, you know, I'm not going to charge them. And then I did for myself as well. So this is the first time we're actually doing it for a customer, trying to see how it goes. But we basically finally did that, you know. And that's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and that video is going to come out later, just for the public, from the Armand's Lawn Care YouTube, basically showing how we did it and how anybody can do it. But the reason that other like YouTubers that do work, let's say in for example business, like Alex Hormozy, he will basically explain his entire thought process of how he, let's say, sells or how he markets. But what he sells is his expertise as well to the people that actually watch it. It's just because, you know, if I show you how to change, you know, a light bulb as an electrician, you're actually not gonna think that I'm like, you're not gonna take that knowledge for the most part. And that's why people make the videos, is because you're not gonna take the knowledge and actually go do it. You're gonna take the knowledge and say, I'm an expert, his name's Armand, and let me just go call him instead, because he obviously knows what he's doing. The video states that how to change a light bulb, and he changed it in front of my eyes, so I believe him. And so you know, all trades pretty much is just convenience. But when you can combine convenience and skill, is when you make a lot of money. And so that's what we're doing with the Dream Lawn in 30 Days thing. When you just trade convenience for money, it's there's something to it, you know, because what we do is we try to get customers in through a series of first getting to mow their lawn, and then going to, okay, we'll do your fertilization, and then okay, we'll do your bushes, and then in the end of the year, all the services that we, if you add them all up that we did for that customer, it was worth it, right? To just do the basic $50, $60 cut for them, because we were able to upsell them, and we didn't have to pay for another customer through like customer acquisition cost. So yeah, but something let's think. Something I learned this week. Something I learned this week. I think it's just resilience, But I must say, what is it? April 18th, 17th. I do plan to pivot a little bit though. Just because I've come to the realization now that this business needs to make money, and I need to stop reinvesting. I've been reinvesting for probably 2 years straight now, and I look around when I'm at home, which is where all my stuff is, the base, my home base kind of, and I'm like, okay, everything I need is here and right in front of me, almost more than I need. And I'm actually selling some stuff, like 2 vans. We grew too fast. I mean, we didn't grow fast enough to support 2 vans. So my next business is actually going to be a car flipping business. So I'm going to sell these 2 vans that I have. I have 4 vans total. Keep 2. Get 1 started up, because we do have enough customers for 2 vans, or at least the flow is heading in that trajectory. And yeah, so I'm going to keep 2 vans. I'm going to sell 2 vans, and then with the money that I get from selling those 2 vans, hopefully we sell them for a bit of a profit from what we bought them at. I will start flipping cars, and that's going to be my main focus, at least for a couple hours of the day, and then continue to run the business, because I will never stop this landscaping thing until I have a business that runs, because I have this massive chip on my shoulder about people saying that I can't do it, and people saying I shouldn't do it. And yeah, so even though I'm going to divert my attention a little bit, that is still part of the plan, landscaping, lawn care. But we do need to make, right now, it's about making money. I know there's people that say, when you're young, just take the opportunity to learn. But I do believe I'm learning. And I've been studying so much this last 2 weeks about opportunity, why the world isn't fair. The world is not fair. It belongs to the people who choose the right opportunity vehicle and work hard. So there's a story by Warren Buffett, and he basically states that there's 2 guys, him and another person that was in his university class. He's some big university, and that guy graduated top of his class, and Warren didn't. And he was friends with that guy because he was much smarter than him. And he basically says that he chose in that time a very, very lucrative business, which is a steel business, and Warren chose investing. And that guy was way, way smarter than him. And then when the steel business kind of faded, he didn't make very much money anymore. So that guy chose an opportunity, even though he was smarter than Warren. He chose an opportunity that was inferior to the investing world. And now Warren Buffett, obviously everybody knows Warren Buffett for being one of the wealthiest men in history. So it really does come down to the opportunity you choose, and obviously you still have to put the work in. But that's where I'm at right now. I can choose the steel business, aka landscaping, lawn care, or I can choose a vehicle like I'm not saying that you can't make money in landscaping and lawn care, and it really just also depends on your goal, right? Like maybe that steel guy like just was passionate about fucking steel, who knows? But at the end of the day, you know, I only care about getting fucking rich, and I'm sure that guy does too. So you know, who are we kidding ourselves? We're not kidding ourselves here. First of all, we're at this house right now. Stripe's looking good. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, kind of didn't have a direction with this one either. I'm gonna get back into locking in on YouTube, but yeah, you have to be resilient. That's all I'm trying to tell myself consistently. It's not supposed to be easy, and there's only a certain amount of people that do change the world for a reason. Not everyone can be great. To be exceptional, you have to be the exception, which by nature means you are not like everybody else. You are an exception. All very woo-woo kind of fucking motivational shit, but I actually have an opinion on motivational shit. Like, if you are someone who doesn't like motivational like conversations and talks and all this bullshit, I understand. I can understand your viewpoint. But if you detest it, if you turn it off every single time and think to yourself, oh my god, these people, so corny, there's an aspect of you that just doesn't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it, because it reminds you of what you could be and what you're not amounting to. Because some of the motivational shit is just facts. It's just bless you. Bless you. Some of the motivational shit is not motivational. It's actually just someone speaking the truth, and it's sounding motivational. Like saying that you should work hard to achieve your goals sounds very motivational, but it's fucking true, right? And if you don't want to hear that, then obviously, you know, there's a factor of like you just don't want to do the work. And fuck, dude, completely fine. It's completely fine, but let's not clown on the motivational speakers either too much here. Anyways, start walking back here, see what my employee's up to. Hope you guys have a great day. It is currently April 17. We're about 2 weeks and a bit in to quitting my job. And we're okay. We're gonna make rent this month. It's kind of confirmed, because we got $1,300 from one of my customers coming in, and we got $600 from my mama, which I do every week. So that's what, $1,300 plus what, 600. Oh shit, yeah, so only 100 left. Okay, didn't know that. Thought it was 17. There's 300 left, but that's good. Good to know. Good quick math. We're gonna make rent this month. Super stoked about that, because I was super stressed about how I'm gonna make rent, because I have a full-time sales associate and a full-time employee, obviously. And we just hired another one. We just hired another employee. Which is good. So, paying all that, and yeah, where it goes, man. Super excited. I've been in better spirits as of late. Like I said before, I was bitching and moaning a little bit too much. But I'm up now. Not up, but I'm feeling better. Anyways. Thank you for watching if you watched up until this point. And I'll start to lock in a little bit more on this stuff. Try to post like my real learnings on a week-to-week basis now. Bullet points and all that shit. Just so that I can remember these times in the future. Back to the lawn, not back to me. Back to the lawn, not back to me. Back to the lawn. So yeah, that's all. Peace.